What is wrong with you people?
Divorce court is back with the case of Santina Lowe, who is suing her husband for $800. The cost to repair her car, she says he destroyed. But first, Judge Lynn continues to hear why this couple is divorcing.
When I come home from work, it was never, how was your night? It was you
Angry.
Sleeping. Or, yelling at me when I'm waking you up, saying good morning.
Because I worked
and I took care of our son. 8 p.m. to 8 o'clock in the morning. I come home and you're like, why are you waking me up? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Your Honor, ask him how many times he's seen his son in the last 5 months.
How many times have you seen your son in the last 5 months?
Well, with all the overtime and working all the time, I hardly ever get to see him.
You hardly ever get to see him.
And then if I do want him,
He can, Your Honor, he can make time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay, let me ask you this, Mr. Brown. How many times in the last 5 months have you played video games?
Actually, I haven't. I've barely played them lately.
But you played them?
I've played them.
How many in the last 5 times in the last 5 months have you gone out with your friends?
Never, actually.
Never, not one time?
Your Honor, he just went on vacation with his friends.
I went on vacation.
He just went on vacation with his friends for a week.
Virginia and played golf.
For a week.
Now, you mean
for a week? I was gone for 2 days.
No, you mean to tell me you were working so hard that for 5 months you can barely see your son, but when you do get time, you pick up a golf club and leave town?
Well, I let her know.
Thank you.
I'm not talking about I let her know. If I haven't seen my kids for a while, I'm not leaving town. When I get a minute, I'm going to see them.
Well, I actually did see my son before I went.
Your Honor,
I had him before I went on vacation. I told her, I said, I want to see my son before I go.
Had him for how long?
For 2 days.
For 2 days?
Then I was leaving. When I came back, I went back to work.
If I wasn't with my kids and somebody said you got 4 days, they'd get every one of them. All 4 days.
Let's talk about kids right now.
Your Honor.
Well, does he pay child support? Does he help you with financially with the baby?
When we first separated in January, we had an agreement. He would pay me $70 every 2 weeks. That's pretty lenient.
Yes, it is.
That's all I asked him for.
I wanted a receipt.
$70 every 2 weeks. He did
he not pay the $70? Oh, okay. He did three times
in the last 5 months.
The reason why I paid her 3 times is because I said, I want to start seeing receipts. I want to know what that money's going to. She said no.
Oh, Mr. Brown, do you really
She's a liar.
No, but Mr. Brown, let me ask you something. Do you really think a woman who's making $13 an hour can't use $140 a month for baby stuff? Do you really think your son doesn't cost $140 a month?
He doesn't
but what do I get when he comes over to my house? Nothing.
That's because he's hardly ever there.
He's never there. He's never with you.
But I still, you know why I'll fork out to buy a gallon of milk, even though he's there for a night. I'll buy a gallon
for a gallon of milk.
I'm just saying. I'll have something for him.
When I spend almost $400 in groceries,
well, you don't think she feeds him?
Oh, I know she feeds him. When her grandparents don't have them.
Fork out for a gallon of milk.
I work because I constantly have to take care of him because you don't help me. So therefore, my money, I have to spend more time at work. That way, I don't even get to spend that much time with my son because he's always at the sitters.
Okay. How old were you when you two got married?
I was 20 years old.
You were 20 and you were?
21.
21.
Let's talk about responsibility.
Were you pregnant at the time?
Yes, I was.
Let's talk about responsibility. Responsibility? I come home working 12 hours a night and clean the house. I go to work that night and come back the next day. It's a disaster area. She didn't know how to clean it. She didn't know how to clean the house.
Let's put it this way. Let's talk about responsibilities to your spouse. Okay. Your Honor, I was 6 months pregnant and in the hospital with kidney stones. When they released me, I was released on bed rest. Okay? I get home that same exact night. It was a couple days before his birthday. Before his 22nd birthday. I'm at home. I'm in bed. I'm still on painkillers. And he decides, oh, well, my mom called me. We're going to go out for my birthday.
And you told me I could go. Then
but the whole point is when you're married, you take care of your wife. You could say, Mom, why don't we do this another time?
I told her, but she got mad. Then you told me.
Well, what did you say? Did you say? Because, sometimes people just don't think. Did you say, baby, I love you. I really wish you wouldn't because I need you. Did you say that, or did you start?
I didn't say much of nothing.
Y'all got an excuse for everything.
Exactly. We're married.
No, that's not how a marriage works. That's not how a marriage works.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about just some married couple have nothing but excuses. You know, and that's what we're one of those married couples.